had the Nets and Sixers one, but we haven't really had a Embiid and Simmons matchup yet. And I know it's Embiid and Simmons, the Sixers versus Nets, but tomorrow night, the line hasn't come out yet on this game. So still waiting to see what the line is for this one. But you got Embiid versus Simmons for the first time together on the floor since the Hawks game, which is kind of crazy. Wow. Been a while. So great. 2 questions for you guys. Who do you guys have? And is this just another game?
I have the Sixers winning. I mean, we need to win it, especially from tiebreakers and fighting for position. So this game has really been important, and you got to take advantage of them while KD's out. I think it's a big game because of that. I don't think it's a big game because Joel's playing against Ben, per se, for the first time. I think it's more now because of the stakes. I think the stakes have kind of passed all the other stuff that was going on. Now, Ben will always have a warm reception every time he comes back to Philly. That's not going to change, but I think people are kind of moving past that right now. I'm kind of thinking like, hey, we're fighting for position. So I would think that that's kind of the priority or gaining the most attention right now.
It's tough, man. Everyone in the East keeps winning. It's tough to gain ground on anybody. Like if you look at look at the top 6 teams or even the top 8 teams, none of them have a below 500 last 10 games. The worst is 5-5. And I mean, that's crazy. So it's really hard to gain.
Because if you don't, you look at the Pacers, they went from like 5th to we're like almost out.
Well, that's the next team. It's funny, ironically enough, that's the next team on that list who is below 500 out of the top 10. They're 2-8 in their last 10. So you can see what happens when you lose a few games. You fall, man. You fall big time. It took us a long time to climb up these rankings, man, because everyone kept winning games, and we're still killing it right now. I mean, we're 5 in a row, 8-2 in our last 10. This is a big game because this would put us 2 games above Brooklyn, which is nice. And we already beat them once. Did we play them before that? No, that was the first time we played them, right? So we'd be 2-0 against them this season.
Yes.
Okay. Very important game. I think we do win. I think we lay it on. I think we won. I think we're still, because the guys that got killed last year didn't play in the last game.
Mm-hmm.
We were missing, was it Embiid and Harden? Both out?
Yeah. I
think so. So they haven't gotten that blood that they still want. In their minds, like, yeah, we beat them without that, but and I'm sure Brooklyn wants us because Brooklyn had all their guys for that game and we still won. So I'm sure they're like, we want to do that to them now. So we come out hard as if they have everybody, and you go full throttle. I don't think the Simmons thing's personally, I don't think it's a big deal anymore. I think, man, Simmons' stats are brutal. I think he's just like, they're just letting him fry over there and be like, man, that's your problem now. He's so far out of our minds. I'm glad we don't hear a lot of Simmons Sixer stuff anymore. Let him deal with getting his engagement ring back. The poor guy. He's got his own problems right now. So,
shots fired.
I mean, he is. So, was it $800,000 or whatever it was?
I don't know.
$180,000 engagement ring.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's trying to get his
$180,000.
He's trying. I'm TMZ. The T stands for Teja. I think it's $180,000. He's trying to get that money back, dude. So he's got his own. I didn't make a joke though. I was like, maybe he should involve, Rich Paul and try to recoup that money like he did from the Sixers. Almost a $1 million engagement ring, dude. He's good at breaking engagements. What can I say? Another good.
Shots fired.
You haven't gotten over this whole Simmons thing. It's pretty obvious.
No, I'm okay. I mean,
you said people move past it, but obviously not everybody.
Let me make a couple jokes, right? He's got commitment problems, commitment folk. I'm glad it's beyond that. I just, tomorrow we're beating them, I'm like, haha, Simmons. But then again, that's because he's having a rough season. if they were to be up by 15 tomorrow and Simmons has a triple double and like smiling and laughing up, I'm going to be furious again. Yeah. So I only feel this way because, he's kind of like a limping antelope right now. And I don't see him as a threat in the jungle. Mm-hmm. But if he were, I would be pissed off again. So,
yeah.
But I do think we win. I think we win handily.
Yeah, looking at you mentioned the Eastern Conference standings. If you look at the top 13 teams, only one team has a losing record in the last 10 games, and that's Indiana Pacers. The top 13 in the East. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
East
is not least anymore.
No, 100%. If you look at that, when we played them, the last time we played them, that was November 22nd. The Nets. We were without Maxey, Harden, and Embiid in that game.
And Maxey, damn. Okay, wow.
Yeah, Harris had 24, Melton had 22, Milton 16, Paul Reed 19, and Niang 16. So we had a lot of contributors that night. Wow. Everyone was contributing.
Wow.
So, yeah, hopefully win. I'm curious what this line's going to be. I don't know. I wonder why they're waiting. Maybe see if there's any like late inactives or something. But
yeah, probably.
They've listed the lines for a lot of the other games tomorrow night, just not our game, which I don't know.
Most of the guys in the injury report. Not ready.
Maybe.
With a full go.
But yeah, hopefully we steal another win and rise in the Eastern Conference, continue to get closer to the Celtics. And hopefully the Celtics keep having blunders like they did last night against the Magic. Let's continue that. I want to see some more of that happen. Let's see that magic. All right.